I think we can all agree that the pinnacle of Minecraft multiplayer definitely has to be multiplayer servers, but sometimes the featured servers can get very boring very fast, and we always want to get new and exciting minigames. Well, in this video guys, I'm going to be showing you 10 awesome servers that are not the featured ones that have completely unique minigames. So if you would like to see the IPs to every single server, as well as the timestamp that each server appears in the video, then make sure to check out the description down below, and without further ado, let's head on to the number 10 spot. On the number 10 spot, we were actually starting things off very strong with a PvP slash faction slash skyblock server, and that is FallenTech right over here. Now the port to FallenTech is 19132, and believe it or not, this server used to have UHC. I'm not sure if it still has UHC currently, but I'm pretty sure eventually they will add it, so keep an eye out because there might be UHC on this server. So anyways, just make sure to save the IP and the port exactly the way I have it. Once again, you can find all the information of the port and the IP from the description down below, and let's just get into this awesome server. Okay boys, so when you first log on to the server, you should be greeted by this awesome looking lobby. It seems to be like an abandoned city, if that makes any sense. I don't know, that's very cool in my opinion. You get a bunch of information over here, and you can hit an NPC to join a certain minigame. So I'm going to show you guys basically everything that this has to offer. So we have FallenTech factions over here, which is pretty popular, 45 players active right now, so that's actually pretty impressive. And then over here we have FallenTech skyblock, which actually has 160 players online, which once again is very impressive once again. And over here we have FallenTech practice, basically practice in terms of PvP. So if you like to go practice some PvP, you know, enhance your skills, then definitely go on this one over here, though it is the least popular among all of the servers. So let's actually just go to the practice right over here, and let's just hit on yes to transfer. So anyways, here is where you should be spawned in, and all you want to do is you want to go on your compass right over here, simply press on the floor, then you should see a bunch of options over here. So let's simply go on pop PvP over here. This is basically like no debuff. If you guys are into PvP, then you guys will understand, but basically no debuff is PvP with diamond armor and a bunch of potions of instant health too, so that's very cool. Definitely one of the most underrated ones out there. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 10 spot. Let's head on to the number 9 spot. Number 9 spot, we actually have this server over here, and believe it or not, it is yet again another PvP server. So the server name is a little bit hard to say for me, so I'm not gonna try to you know, like completely butcher it, and then you guys will just roast me in the comment section down below. But anyways, here is the IP, and the port is simply 19132. So just make sure to save all that information exactly the way I have it, and feel free to join this awesome server. Hey guys, so when you first log into the server, you should be greeted by this awesome looking lobby, and it looks nice, big, and grand. So definitely one of the coolest things out there. So anyways, if you want to access all the games that this server has to offer, all you gotta do is long press on the compass just like so, and then over here you'll get a bunch of options. Now there's gonna be two options over here, EU practice and NA practice. NA stands for North America. So therefore, if you live in North America, it is recommended that you go on the NA practice because you won't lag as much. And if you're from Europe, it is recommended that you go to EU practice, because if you're from Europe, then go on the Europe server so you don't lag as much. But since I'm in NA, I'm going to go on NA practice right over here, and it should teleport you to a brand new different server. But anyways, in order to access all the PvP game modes, go over here to your hotbar, and in the diamond sword you will get access to duels, and for the golden axe will give you access to the FFA. So we're gonna go on FFA right over here, and I think we're going to go on Gapple. But here are all the mini games that you guys can join. You guys can join no debuff, Gapple, build, sky, sumo, magic, soup, fist, combo. So definitely you can do a lot, and you can also spectate. So if your friends are PvPing and you want to spectate them, then you could definitely do so. So let's actually play some Gapple right over here, and let's try to get a kill. So I'm gonna target this guy because he's the first person I saw. So hopefully we can take the W. Yo, okay, he's kind of try-harding, bro. Oh my god, I can't. Oh man, we unfortunately took the L. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 9 spot. Let's get on to the number 8 spot. Number 8 spot, we actually have a survival server right over here, and that is of course a JDPrime. Now the IP to this awesome server is JDPrime.net, and the port is simply default 19132. So just make sure to save the IP and the port exactly the way I have it, and once you're done with that, feel free to join this awesome server. Okay guys, so when you first log into the server, you should be greeted by this awesome looking lobby, and if you actually go over here to where it says warps, here will give you access to all of the warps or portals that will take you to each minigame. So we have survival over here, and survival basically what it is. So for survival, I want you guys to think of it as an SMP survival realm, but instead of having only 10 people at once, you can have up to 75 in this server. And last but not least, we have the shop here, which will basically allow you to buy things for your survival roles, and over here is job, where you can actually get some money. And basically what you have to do is you have to mine up some cobblestone or any type of block, and whenever you do, you should be able to get some money. As you can tell, I just gained $4 over there, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Keep in mind, it is the game currency, not real money. And anyways, over here we actually have a PvP arena, so if you guys want to better your skills in Minecraft PvP, then feel free to go on this awesome arena. It is very big, there's lots to explore, and honestly this can make for some intense battles. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 8 spot. Let's head on to the number 7 spot. On the number 7 spot, we have HyperLands over here. So the IP to the server is play.hyperlandsmc.net, and the port is simply default 19132. And believe it or not, this server is almost like the closest thing we'll ever get to a Hypixel in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Let me explain. Alright boys, so when you first join the server, you should be greeted by this awesome looking lobby, and they recently did have a update, so that is why I decided to include it in this list once again. And if you want to see all your players, then simply press on this die over here. I think that's very cool. It really does show you how this server actually takes into consideration if you do lag, although there's a bunch of clouds in the way. So yeah, if you don't want to see that, then make sure to turn off your clouds, and you can actually get YouTube rank if you have like at least 1,000 subscribers, I believe. But anyways, this is actually a UHC server, so that's why I just had to include it. So over here we have UHC Meetup, we have Bed Wars, which is another fantastic minigame that I know loads of you guys love to play. We also have the Bridge, which all of a sudden is like super popular now. I have no idea why or how, but hey, I'm not complaining. The Bridge is a very good minigame. And over here we have some more games. So we have Duels, basically PvP, and over here we have Sky Wars, which actually has a lot of players online. So honestly, this server has been around for a long time, and I could say that this one definitely has improved a bunch. So yeah guys, this is definitely one of the best servers out there. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 7 spot. Let's head on to the number 6 spot. Number 6 spot, we have a very underrated server that for some reason doesn't get as much recognition as it should. So anyways, the IP to the server is dcpe.pocket.pe, but the port is slightly different. It is actually 43094, so just keep in mind that the port is slightly different. But anyways, we have a lot to cover for the server, so let's just get straight to it. So when you first log on to the map, you will be bombarded by a bunch of signs that will basically tell you to enjoy Destiny Craft, and a bunch of links that may be useful to you guys. So we have a prison over here, we have different warps which we will get to eventually, we also have factions, and the shop for survival. So that's really cool in my opinion. But let's go to the warps over here, because I'm pretty sure you guys already seen enough prison and faction servers, because we have a lot more of those servers coming later on in this video. So I'm just going to go to the different warps, and the reason why I love this server so much is because they really go out of the box. They do things that are completely bizarre, but in a good way. So I'm just going to show you guys right up here. So over here we have Sky PK, which is pretty cool, and over here we actually have parkour. Believe it or not, we actually have a parkour game mode in this Minecraft server. That is why I think it's like so unique, because I've never seen any other parkour server, never. And over here we have FFA, which is pretty self-explanatory. We also have warps to enchant, and there seems to be more coming soon. And we also have plot, so if you guys really love to, you know, build some stuff, then you can definitely do so in this awesome server. So anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 6 spot. Let's get on to the number 5 spot. On the number 5 spot, we have a server that is primarily known for its faction game mode. So if you guys love factions, this server is for you. But anyways, the IP to the server is hub.nexuspe.net, and the port is simply default 19132. So just make sure to save the IP and the port exactly the way I have it, and once you're done with that, feel free to join this awesome server. So let me be honest with you guys, I personally think this is the biggest faction server of all time in MCPE, and that is for a good reason. Now usually there's over like 100 players active, but since because you know school is starting and quarantine's like about to end, not entirely, but you know some things are starting to open up again. You know, more people are busy and they're doing things outside of their home, so that's why they're not playing factions that much. But usually at one point there was like 100 players on here every single day 24/7, so that's pretty cool. And if you like to access all of the servers, simply go on your compass over here, or you can go on the NPC. And right now we only currently have the OP faction game mode, so we're gonna go on OP faction right now, and we're gonna just see how everything is, because you know OP factions is very cool. very fun. It definitely a very underrated game mode. So here we are in the faction server over here, and we have a bunch of things, you know, right off the bat. And if you would like to create your own factions, creating your own faction is super easy. All you got to do is type in /f_create and then your faction name. So it can basically be whatever you want. So if you want to name it French fries, you can absolutely do so. And then bam, we successfully created a faction. If you would like to join my faction, then make sure to leave your gamer tag in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely add you in my spare time, because you know we're trying to be the biggest faction of all time. And if you don't know how factions works, think of it as gangs versus gangs, where basically you and your teammates have to work together to be the dominant one in the entire server. There's going to be loads and loads of other, you know, teams or gangs, and you guys can raid each other's bases, you guys can PvP, have wars, and just basically a lot of fun stuff. And it's just one of the best minigames out there, and definitely super unique. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's hit on to the number 4 spot. On the number 4 spot, we have the server NetherGames. The IP to NetherGames is play.nethergames.org, and the port is simply default 19132. So just make sure to save the IP and the port exactly the way I have it, and once you're done with that, feel free to join this awesome server. When I said this server was awesome, I definitely meant it. So right off the bat guys, you will notice that you spawn in a very beautiful spawn, and over there you get the nice big NetherGames logo over there, and you have a very nice spawn. Just take a look at this, we have a nice lake. But anyways, if you link to access all the minigames, you can go over here to the NPCs, or you can go to the compass right over here, simply long press on your screen, and then it will pop up all of the different game modes that you guys can play on. So you have Sky Wars, Bed Wars, Murder Mystery, Skyblock, Creative, Factions. And Factions, I don't know why, but Factions on this server is like so good because it is always full, and we also have duels right over here. So there's honestly a lot of minigames for you guys to choose from, and there's even like minigames in the minigames, if that makes any sense. Like there's different game modes of Skywars. So if we actually go in Skywars over here, we have multiple options. We can have Skywars solos, teams of 1, Skywars doubles, teams of 2, a 1v1 Skywars match, and a 2v2 Skywars match, which is super unique in my opinion. And let's take a look at Bed Wars right over here. So we got Bed Wars solos, doubles, trios, and squads right over here. And next up, we're going to take a look at Murder Mystery. There's actually 2 versions of Murder Mystery. We have Classic and Infection. Both of those are pretty self-explanatory. And Skyblock is just traditional Skyblock, Creative is just creative, and Duels is just duels. There's no other like little different game mode for that. But anyways guys, this is honestly one of the best servers out there. You can definitely get YouTube rank on, though this one's a little bit difficult to get. You do need 5,000 subscribers, so it may take a little while, you know, for you to actually get 5,000 subscribers. But personally, I think it is worth it. And once again, you know, after all, it is super rewarding once you do get the YouTube rank. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's head on to the number 3 spot to get into the really good games. Now this one is the UHC server that I promised you guys at the beginning of the video, and the IP to the server is mc.bedrockplay.eu, and the port is simply default 19132. So just make sure to say the IP and the port exactly the way I have it, and feel free to join this awesome server because we have a lot to cover on this server. Okay guys, so here we are in the Bedrock Play server, and first off, I just want to take a moment to appreciate this awesome spawn over here. Just take a look at the amount of detail that was put in. But anyways, if you want to access all of the minigames, simply go on your compass right up here, and over here you'll get access to all the minigames that you guys can play. So we have Sky Wars, then we have the bridge, and the best minigame of this entire server, we have UHC Run, and that is basically like legit UHC where you have to mine ores, and then there's like a border and all that, and there's also duos and trios, so you can play UHC with your friends. I am not clickbaiting, this actually comes with UHC. And we also have Murder Mystery and Dragons, which is not as popular, but they're still very good minigames. And if you guys ever get bored of UHC, definitely give those game modes a shot, because trust me, they are very good. So anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 3 spot. Let's head on to the number 2 spot. On the number 2 spot, we have arguably the biggest PvP server in all of MCPE, and that is Versai. Now the IP to Versai is versai.pro, and the port is simply default, once again 19132. So just make sure to save the IP and the port exactly the way I have it, and once you're done with that, feel free to join this awesome server. So anyways, when you first log on to this server, you should be greeted by this awesome looking lobby, and right off the bat you'll notice that there's a bunch of nether stars in your hotbar, and over here is actually where you'll get access to all of the different types of minigames that this server has to offer. But this server is primarily known for their PvP, but there's also different minigames in case you guys do get bored of PvP. And there's a bunch of information over here in the side of the screen. It tells you your ping, your opponent's ping, your streak, your kill to death ratio. So anyways, in the nether stars we have all the warps to all the different types of PvP game modes that we can access. So we have no debuff PE, Gapple PE, combo PE, sumo PE. We have the lobby, and we have parkour. Whoa, okay, never mind. This is actually the second server that I see that has parkour on it, so that's pretty cool. And then over here we have parties if you guys want to play with your friends, and over here we have toys, we have tags, and over here we have Skywars. Wow, I actually did not know they had Skywars. And over here they have different servers, and let's take a look. So we have build, and we also have survival. So if you guys love survival servers, definitely go on this server, because once again, think of it as like an SMP realms, but instead of having like 10 people maximum, it can have like hundreds. So that is definitely very cool. I definitely should make an effort to stream here more often. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 2 spot. Let's head on to the number 1 and best Minecraft server of all time. On the number 1 spot, guys, we actually have the server BrokenLens right over here. Now the IP to the server is play.brlns.net, and the port is simply default 19132. So just make sure to say the IP and the port exactly the way I have it, and once you're done with that, feel free to join this awesome server. So when you first load into the wonderful land of BrokenLens, you should be greeted by this awesome looking lobby, and if you go on this orange die, you will actually get access to all of the different minigames that this server has to offer. So this is going to be a mouthful. Let me just start it. So you have Skywars, survival games, One in the Chamber, TNT Tag, Team Skywars, Hide and Seek, Bull Spleef, TNT Run, Block Party, Quakecraft, The Best Builder, Micro Battles, Drawn Guess, Tag Hunters, Splatters, Murder Mystery, Team Survival Games, Team Quakecraft, The Best Builders, Mob Wars, and Crazy Cards. Okay, so I've never played this minigame before, so let's just play. By the way, you just want to go on quick play just like so, and then you should be in this nice looking lobby. Each lobby is slightly different, but I mean there's always going to be a parkour obstacle course, so in case you guys do get a little bit bored, you have something to entertain yourselves. But it should be starting in like about 5 seconds. I really have no idea what to expect. I just logged on to this server and I had no idea they added this game mode, so let's see what it has to offer. So apparently we're in like Mario Kart or something. What is this? Yo, this is so cool. This is the best server because I honestly think this is better than most of the featured servers. It has so many different types of minigames. Like I seriously don't understand why it's not on the featured server list. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start our racing right now. We're gonna see how this goes. I've never played this, so please. Oh my god, oh my god, what did I do? Okay, so there's a bunch of fruits everywhere. Let's see. I think okay, so in order to turn, you have to turn your buttons, not the way you look, so that's a little bit different. Oh yo, this is exactly like, oh my god, this is exactly like Mario Kart. You get a bunch of potions and power-ups and all that, and oh my god, I could barely see anything. Whoa, whoa, I almost fell down this. I almost fell down. Once again, please don't bully me in the comments. I seriously never played this game mode. This is my first time playing it. I'm in 4th position, so that's not that bad. Wait, I think there's only 4 people in the game mode to begin with. Oh god, I'm doing horrible, but we're gonna try our best, guys. We're gonna try our best. You know, always gotta have high hopes for a living. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Oh, okay, well, let's see what power up we get. A guided missile. Okay, maybe we can use that. And it completely failed. Oh, definitely a very unique server. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. If this video was, oh my god, that just interrupted me. But if you guys did enjoy this video or got a brand new server to play on, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter for more updates on my life, future videos, and overall just have a way to contact me. I really do hope you found at least one of these servers interesting and you do try at least one of them. Tell me in the comment section down below which one is your favorite and why. But that is pretty much it for me today. Thank you so much for 33,000 subscribers. We are 33% done with our big dream of 100K. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you all later.